During our time in Knowle, we decided to set up a Desert Island experience. We would invite 6 to 8 people to share a meal together, but we had to persuade them to bring along an object, a poem, or even some musical item. This could provide time for further discussion, thought, and experiences. It was a good evening's entertainment for all to enjoy and reflect upon.
I long wooed your daughter, my suit you denied. Love swells like the Solway, and ebbs like its tide. So now am I come with this lost love of mine, to lead but one measure, drink one cup of wine. There be maidens in Scotland more lovely by far, who would gladly be bride to the young Lochinvar.
On a desert island, there's always an awkward character, aren't there?
I didn't need glasses,
I brought with me some very special cards.
Oh.
These are terribly special cards. But they're stunning because actually, can you see, they're all the same on one side, but I can hardly tell you, it's so exciting. On the other side, they're all different. So when you see a card that you fancy, just say stop. Perhaps you could have silence, because this is the most stunning moment on the island. If you could do a bit of, you know, well, no, we don't have to do too much, but we get the drift.
Yeah.
Just do a little bit of, and a magic word perhaps?
Easy, let's get busy on that.
Good, yes. Obviously a sooty fan over there. Good. Now, do you know the most amazing thing has happened, Kathleen? Because even though we hadn't discussed this beforehand, you have chosen a very special card, because I did remind you that these were a pack of cards that on the front were all
The same.
but on the back were all
Different.
Do you know the most stunning thing has happened? Kathleen, if you were to look through these cards, you would find that you have picked the only card in the whole pack that is the 7 of clubs! Isn't that stunning? In fact, the most amazing thing is you picked the only card in the whole pack that's got a cross on it.
Oh.
Check, Petrina, that there's nothing in my hand at all.
Oh no.
Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... Oh. John. I can't do it. Do you think you could just do that and just tip the peanuts into my hand, please? That would be really wonderful. If you could do that.
With Desert Island, so I have to make a story up about this, won't I?
No, it doesn't have to
Well,
be.
the point is that some of us do get together so often and do a sort of Victoria Music Hall to raise money for a charity. It's for children with special need. In fact, it was the group backing with really probation officers. So it's for children of prisoners really who are hard up, you know, can't buy the small things. So we raise money every so often, and we go around and we do these musical, but every so often we get to do these things, and I think, oh well, if I've got to, apart from being a compere, I have a brilliant pianist, Pat, but apart from us two, sometimes we're scouting around to get people to support us to make a show, and I end up thinking, what shall I do? And nearly always I do Mary Ellen, and I thought, well, if I can remember it, I always think this, and I thought, well, if I in fact was on Desert Island, this is where I'm making it up now, you see, there might always be somebody who comes to the desert island who wants to give money to charities, so I'd have to get a concert party together. So I'll sing Mary Ellen. All right, well, I don't know if I can do it. I should have my old raincoat on, you see, and things like this. This is a little dippy chap, and he's not he's not terribly bright. He's a bit like me, you see. So he says, I courted Mary Ellen for 14 solid years, but she made me blush when she one night boldly said to me, "You've never kissed me once, John, though I'd like you to," she cried. "Why don't you call me pretty names?" I own my head and sigh. I'm shy, Mary Ellen, I'm shy. It does seem so naughty, oh my. Kissing is nicely, I've often heard say, but how to do it, I don't know the way. So you put your arm round my waist, I promise I won't scream nor cry, and you do the kissing and cuddling instead, 'cause I'm shy, Mary Ellen, I'm shy. But still we got married and got home all right, and kept up the fun with our friends until night. Then they wished Mary Ellen goodbye, they started to go, so did I. She said, you're not going. I said, yes I am, 'cause I'm shy, Mary Ellen, I'm shy.
I don't want to lower the tone in any way. But I shall take my memory, like the other people have, to the desert island, but my memory isn't as good as Elsie's, so Rachel will have to help me. But one thing I shall remember is that St Philip's, when I'm on my desert island, you'll all be under the control of Jim. So I thought I'd just remind you of the cautionary tale from Hilaire Belloc about Jim. There was a boy whose name was Jim. His friends were very good to him. They gave him tea and cakes and jam and slices of delicious ham and chocolate with pink inside and little tricycles to ride and even took him to the zoo.
A description of the game of cricket, that's it. It's quite simple. You have two sides, one out, one in and one in the field. Each man on the side that goes in goes out, and when he's out he goes in, and the next man goes in until he's out. When they are all out and the side that has been in goes out and tries to get out those who are coming in. Sometimes you get a man still in and not out. Then, when those sides have been in and out, including not outs, that's the end of it.
For grandchildren's benefit, to have things like this.
Yeah.
A really lovely picture. There's a lovely tale was told on the radio that it was about a nurse in a geriatric ward, and this particular lady didn't have any visitors, and then someone came from afar and bought this beautiful picture. No one ever spoke to this lady, she didn't have any visitors, but she did have this one visitor, and it was a picture, a portrait of a beautiful young lady, and they put it by the side of her bed, and it was so stunning that everyone commented on it, and she was pleased to tell them that it was her when she was sort of 16, 17, 18. And she was, up until then, no one spoke to her or just regarded her as a useless old woman. But this picture was a talking point. So I think, come on girls, when you get a bit older, get out the... that.
Great, isn't it?
I've never been able to do that. I've always wanted to do a cartwheel.
Used to walk on
Did
my
you?
hands.
Could you stand on your head or not? On
Well,
the
yes,
back,
I
yeah?
have done that, yes, but
No.
So if you blew down it, you couldn't make a sound if a ship came by.
you
No.
could try when it comes to you.
Oh.
Could you put a message in for a rescue?
Oh yes.
You ever thought if you were on a desert island on that you had to choose your 8 records, what
In a daily rush to live our lives, why do we not all hear those sounds that make us happy instead of those we fear? In the stillness of the evening, when the blackbird comes around, listen to him singing, there true beauty can be found. Then we'll hear the waves come lapping the shore, and you'll see us moving as they circle all above. In the stillness of your mind, you will hear the God of love.
That was lovely. And of course that was all original, wasn't it? Who wrote
Yes,
the words?
yes.
And the music. And you sang it really well.
Yes,
It was lovely.
lovely.